So I'm gonna go over two trades I took this week that I didn't get a chance to post. I'm in Lakeland, Florida right now. I'm in a hotel with my wife and my two daughters. I'm about to edit the video right now, so I'm gonna go over it. I'll go over it and keep y'all updated, man. Let's go. All right, so I'm gonna go over this trade right here. Thank you, baby. My daughter. Love you, baby. Go with mommy, okay? Okay. I was waiting for a position to form in this area over here. I got a sweep. This became my new low that I'll be looking to take profit from. My new higher low my new lower high that I'll be looking to take profit from. I refined this area to this area. Was it this trade or the trade after this? I'll see. Hold on. Let me fast forward. It was a trade after this because this trade didn't even tap into this order over here, so it just went. So look, it was this one. So this. Let's see where it's at. Let's keep going. Okay. Zoom in. Okay, so this was the last low that I had before I could take profit. The market broke here in this structure over here, in this area over here. Broke it with the candle close. Yes, it's a candle closure below it. It's just really small, really minute. You can really barely pay attention. Hold on. Do this. Nope, that color ain't gonna do it. Okay, you see it? It broke below there. My order was right here to the top. I'm gonna take profit. Yeah, it was like a 2-4. My take profit area was right below this area over here. And let's just watch how it plays out. Let me add this so you can see specifically how it entered. It didn't enter right there, so I got in a little bit up here. Yeah. Let's see. I thought it was gonna take off on me because that's what I had been experiencing, but I said, let me just wait. Boom. I got entered in over here on this order up here, and what I wanted to see was the market to come at least right here before I can go break even. I didn't want to go break even too early, so this is where I wanted to see it go before I can go break even. This would be way below here, so even if I did decide, hey man, look, I'm happy with the profit that I got, could still take it out right here and still be up. How many R on the trade? 1.83, almost a 2R on this trade. Let's fast forward. Boom, market came, snap, took take profit. Okay, took take profit off of this trade. I made about 400 and some change, but I had a little small loss earlier of about 119. It's about 119 that I had in the loss, but I came up on this trade 300 and some change. So let me show you guys. Let me erase all of this. So that's where we at right now. Later on today, if I can get another trade, then I'm gonna take another trade. So far, this is where we at in profit. trying to get over that little buffer zone so that we can start taking out daily profits on the account. But I'm gonna hit y'all up when I get another trade. Now this is the second day. This is 2 day actually. I didn't get a chance to actually go over this trade, so I'm gonna do it right now. It was a trade that netted me like, I think it was close to $500 on the trade. I was risking $200 on the trade. It went 4R plus. I mean, 2R plus. Yeah. And yeah, go over that. And let's get to it. We're gonna go over this trade right quick that happened to me earlier today. I was not by the chart. I was not by the computer, so I couldn't do it live, which is something that I really want to do, but I was taking my wife to work, but it is what it is. I saw on the higher time frame, which is my 5 minute, I was looking for liquidity, then an order block to be filled before the market rushed down. I went down to the 1 minute. Try to see if I could find an entry. Okay. Now, the last fair value gap was right here. This area right here is liquidity. And this high over here is the swing high that needed to get swept and then pushed down immediately. So market came over here, tapped, came over here, pushed up a little bit more, came up, started showing signs of liquidity sweep. Started showing signs that they wanted to come back down to the downside. Broke this low over here, which I already have marked out, which was this low right here. I did not enter right here because I was driving my wife to work, so I had to wait. Now let me show you where I found the market at. I found the market, I believe, right here in this area, and I was like, oh my god, the market's gonna take off without me. But then I said, you know what, let's just stick to it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just rush into the market, you feel me? And then, you know, you lose when you were supposed to win. Okay? So I said fine. I said let me take an order. Put my order right here. My target was this high over here. And I said, I'm gonna take that. I'll be fine with taking that. Okay? Now watch what happened. Market came, did all of this. I believe it tapped me in on the next one. Move this over here. I believe it tapped me in on the next one because I was already. This is the order block it should reverse from over here, but sometimes it just reverses from this wick on this candle over here. But this whole area after this is the real move that I'm looking for. But I just wanted to see a tap into this area, so I said, okay, let me get a tap a little bit before the order block is tapped in. And I believe I got tapped in on the next candle. Yeah. Okay, so I got tapped in on the next candle, and I was waiting for a break of market structure below here. Yes, get the water, baby. Get the water, baby. Okay. It's my daughter. I checked the charts a little while later, and I said, oh man, looks like I'm about to get stopped out, and that's fine. I'll be down about 193 on the day. I was like, it is what it is. Market kept going. My stop was above. Hold on. My stop was above here. I didn't get tapped. My stop was above there. And I'm waiting for the market to keep pushing down. Okay. Thank you, baby. You okay? You got it? You're choking off no water in this house. Alright. Now, what I wanted to see was a break below this area over here. And the big reason for that is because if it breaks here, that's a dual confirmation that the trade is it has a high probability of going. So I got the first confirmation trade here, waited for the tap and then the push down. Then I will get another confirmation trade here, which is higher probability, or it actually helps me get into a more refined entry also. So I'm waiting for this to happen. It tapped again. I said, let me not keep looking at the chart. I put a ray on. And I wanted to see the market break below this level. Okay. Market broke with the candle closure. I took my stops. I placed my stops right above here. Make this red so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Place my stops right above here. Then this happened. Market broke ray. Went down a little bit. Push up. Took my stop out. Now, in my mind, if the market takes your stop out before it gets to your break-even point, you're not supposed to lose no money on that trade, right? That's what I was thinking. The market had other plans, so I guess it jumped to stop. I guess I don't know what happened, but instead of me actually making about $5 on it, I lost $7. Cool. But the market did break below here, so what I did was I took my order, placed my order right above that, stop above the highs. Got tapped in, and we just gonna wait again. Market needs to break below this low right here before I can even go break even. So I'm gonna take this, put this right there, make this green. You can't even really see it in green either. Purple? Okay, purple is fine. All right, so I'm waiting for the market to break this structure over here. At this point, I'm up. Right here, I'm up like 130 something, right? But I'm like, I'm still wait. Boom, I put my stop. I took my stop and I moved my stop early. Again. I believe this is the area I moved my stop early right here. I wish I was doing this live so I could show you guys. I think I put my stop like, did I move my stop right here? I have to go back into my notes. Anyway, I got stopped out for like $17. I mean, I was down like $17 in the account. So the first time I got stopped out, actually I did get stopped at break even right here. Oh yeah. So I got stopped out right here, break even, took me out. I lost $10 on this trade. Fine, whoop-de-doo, it happens. Bella, give me that. Thank you, baby. Why does she keep doing that? Leave it alone, okay? I'm like, okay, fine. I could look for another entry position, or I could just take my order, place my order higher up on the order block it originally was supposed to go to. And then I could be like, okay, let's see what happens next. Because it still hadn't filled this complete order block on this section over here for it to even be considered, it's done. You understand what I'm saying? It didn't create a change of character right here. It didn't do any of that. So I said, okay, let me put my order right there. Let me erase this because it's kind of messy on the chart. So I erase this. Boom. This is where I overall want to see the market break below before. Well, let me see. This is where I overall want to see the market break below before I can even consider the market to be going break even. Before I can even go break even on the complete trade, because this is, remember, this whole trade that I'm doing is tied to this break of structure right here. So this is the first confirmation. I'm looking for a complete break below here, but I never got it. But I'm getting intermediary trades. I placed an order for this area over here, and for this order I need the market to break below here before I can go break even. Okay, because this order right here broke. This is the confirmation to that order. Let's see what happens. Boom, I got a tap. I said there's no reason for me to even care anymore, because at this point when I was down here I was like up like 340 something, right? I was up like 340 something. I said let me take my stop loss, put my stop loss above here. Market broke down again. Time to take the ray out, because I can't. I'm doing all of this while I'm like literally taking my wife to work, and this happened when I'm leaving from taking my wife to work. I said okay, so the market did that, so let me take my stop, move it again. I can move my stop here. Okay, let's see what happens. The market got right about here, and I took profit for the first take profit. It was like 200 and some change, and then I said, you know what, why am I holding this trade? Like I could just get out and be full take profited out at like $500. You know, greed is the quickest way to kill your account. So I just was like, you know what, I'm up 500. A lot of people didn't even make $500 on the day. So I think I closed both of my trades. Then that happened. Boom. I'm away from the charts at this point. This area still hasn't gotten broken. You understand what I'm saying? This is the overall area it needs to break before I can go break even on this original trade. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't even care. I closed the chart. I closed the chart or whatever, and I went away. I went on my merry way. Now, mind you, my take profit was for this high, this lower high over here. Okay? This is what my take profit was. I walked away. I just come in the house not too long ago, and look what happened. Boom. Take profit would have been smashed. Everything would have been good. Still would have made some money. But to me, it didn't make sense. I'm gonna risk the $500 that I'm already up, and I know I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I was driving and trading at the same time. I don't recommend doing that for anybody, but I literally was like, man, I don't even want to keep doing this. This is wrong. You feel me? And I'm done trading for the day. So let me show you how much I ended the day on, because I was already down on the other two trades, close to $17 or something like that, and this is what I ended with on the day. 468. It's not bad. Making a good 470 on the day is not bad. I need to make about 1240 before I can get past my buffer zone on this account, and then I'll be chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm waiting for. I'm waiting to get into this and be finished. If I can get another trade on this day, then I get another trade. I'm not gonna risk $100. I might risk $50 to make $200 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I could be a little bit more up, but I'm not trying to be greedy. I am content with what I made today, but if a great position shows itself, I will take it. Alright, so that's it for this video. as you seen, I did break it down. Tomorrow I'm going to try to see if I can make it live for you guys so you can see me trading live if the opportunity presents itself, which it most likely will, because I'm kind of on a mini vacation right now. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got to really do much. What's this on my chin? Whatever. I ain't really got to really do much besides just wake up, drive my wife around to where she want to go. You know what I'm saying? Do what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? Do some of the things I want to do too. I never been up here, so we been up here, but we didn't do anything when we was up here. It was the same thing we doing now, but that's none of y'all business. So yeah, I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay out the way, man.